Danielle Carter and this is my critical reflection. Visual arts is my specialised area. This is my understanding of the arts learning area. Visual arts help us to develop our problem solving skills and our creative and critical thinking. Visual arts evoke a range of emotional and intellectual responses from the viewer. Dinham states that in visual arts we arrange elements such as lines, colours, shape and textures in ways that create contrast, unity or expression to make images and objects that express our thoughts and feelings. We can also assess the use of tone, harmony, rhythm and balance in an artwork. Over the course of my visual art education, I have developed my arts literacy. Being knowledgeable about arts histories and their social and cultural context has been integral to my arts knowledge. Being arts literate enables me to use my knowledge of art histories and arts elements to communicate meaning in my various art forms. This is an examination of arts pedagogies. Semantic ways of knowing are a key aspect of the visual arts. Dinham states that the arts as ways of knowing and forms of expression give individuals a personal and creative space where they can represent their own ideas, follow lines of inquiry that interest them, and give form and shape to things that matter. By working with semantic ways of knowing through my visual art education and my tertiary education, I was able to increase my self-confidence by expressing ideas that mattered to me. It validated my sense of self and enabled me to connect with the art that I was creating in a way that I've never connected with my art before. I created an identity that people could connect with, and through this I found a sense of belonging. As this had a profound impact on me, this would be an effective arts pedagogy to use in the classroom. Making and responding are two intertwined organising strands in the Australian curriculum in the arts. These intertwined processes of making and responding work reflexively, each informing the other. That quote was made by Dinham. Through my secondary and tertiary education, I learned how to develop my creativity and critical thinking by critically responding to various artworks. Learning how to respond to and critique artworks of various art styles enabled me to build my arts knowledge and influence the artwork that I created. Arts learning is praxis-based learning by doing. Dinham states that learning in the arts involves embodied and lived through experiences. Connolly and Clarendon state that in praxis-based encounters the knowing comes from the doing. In my tertiary visual art education, I've had the opportunity to experience the learning by doing pedagogy. Learning this has revolutionised the way that I approach visual art. I found the creative body-based learning approach more engaging than traditional ways of working. It is a highly effective strategy that creates memorable, lived through and sensory experiences. This is a reflection on my background and my funds of knowledge. I have an energetic and enthusiastic attitude towards visual arts that I'll bring into my teaching. I've developed skills in a range of areas such as drawing, photography and painting, which will give students opportunities for success in a range of fields. Cultural background, I identify myself as a white Australian. As Australia is a multicultural nation, I've learned how to appreciate how my culture differs from the cultural background of others. I've realised that to be an effective teacher, you need a deep knowledge of the culture and the history of the students you are teaching. This quote from Jen Duke influences the way that I will engage with students' cultural backgrounds in my future as an arts educator. This concludes my critical reflection. Thank you for listening.